Good evening, everyone.
Hallelujah.
I am Jad.
God, man. I'm Dad's a God.
God, man.
Who used to put good, man?
So, good evening, everyone. I was a slightly bit behind schedule.
Not good enough.
I had to wait to go to the toilet.
Well, you should have gone earlier. So I thought you should have gone to your Coronation Street, whatever it where you were watching.
So, I had to wait my turn.
Oh.
Eh?
Oh. Should have said.
Well, I don't like saying, oh, hang on a minute, you can't go to the toilet because I want to go.
Yeah, well, I need to go on that bit. I don't let you go. I could always go upstairs.
Nari said, I'll do that next time then. You see, that's a good thing. If somebody's in downstairs toilet and you need toilet, well, Chris and Callum does. I don't, because it take me God knows how long to go up and downstairs. But yeah, if I'm in there or somebody's in there, hi Johnny. But yeah, that's a good thing about having, one upstairs and one downstairs. If somebody's, if the one downstairs is engaged, you can always go upstairs. Yeah, I think it's Thursday, isn't it, Jed? I think it is. Isn't it Thursday? So, yeah. But, I mean, when I go, I'm just in and out and that's it. Job done. But anyway, TMI for now anyway, first thing. But Chris actually went out with drone yesterday. And the drone, hi Stuart, the drone that is building is coming along nicely.
Coming along nicely, I'll show you when.
Yeah, I'll show you in a bit. Yeah. It's got connections on for the camera, connections on for the battery. I mean, obviously Chris didn't solder them. With him going out yesterday, there's a young lad there that knows what he's doing. And that right. So yeah. I mean, how can I put it? He's building it from scratch, but is needing a little bit help from his friends. So yeah. How's your weekend been, Stuart? Have you been all right? And everybody else had a decentish weekend? We've had decent weather today. It's been cold though, and still that bit of wind. But it's been an okay day, if you know what I mean. But hiya, Bria, how are you? So we see. I didn't want to start the live stream and be going because I'm out of breath. So yeah, but anyway. Plus, as well, on top of that, when I'm on my way to the toilet, Chris decided they were going out to put Fox's stuff out, and I've just told him that's the thing. Stuart, I've been watching this Fox thing for quite a while now, and it's a particular. I think she's got ADHD or something. I don't know. And her name's Lucy. And I thought it might. She's got a YouTube channel as well. I'll just see if I can find it for you, Stuart, because I know you're interested in that kind of thing. But yeah, I've just put Chris onto it, and I says, you'd be surprised at the stuff that she feeds the foxes. and it's you know, she's down to earth. And anybody else that's shite. I don't know what I've done there, but I've to talk right good and proper. So yeah, you know, it's she's got one, and the fox she's named it Heidi, and it even comes in the house and goes to sleep in the cat bed and all sorts. Now that's the only one that you know, it comes in house and everything, and she don't, you know, it comes in of its own accord. She even feeds it like dog chocolate buttons. Because I was just saying to Chris, you know, you could, they like cheese, and some people even put jam sandwiches out. She feeds them donuts and butterfly cakes and everything. It's a good watch, honest to God. And she's got like, and this Heidi, it's got a short tail, and then she's got another one that comes called Tiger. He's got a short tail, and his girlfriend is called Boo Boo. And then out of nowhere, she's had a new kid on the block come along. So it's good watching, Stuart, if you like that kind of thing. I've told Stuart about that Lucy Gocher.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she never appears on camera, you know. It's just all about the foxes, really. You know, and so yeah, it's a good watch. I mean, I'm not. How can I put it? I'm not particularly into that kind of thing, but I seen it on Facebook one day, and I've been following it ever since.
Yeah, that's obviously where battery goes.
Yeah.
Sit on top of there. That's where the camera goes, and that long lead goes out there.
Yeah.
Right? So
well, this is the drone so far. That's all the gubbins there.
All them silver bits on there is where they're soldered on them. The connectors on.
Anyway, that is a connection for the battery. The camera's going to go there that way, but then obviously that's got a connection to the camera.
Camera housing coming from.
What about feet on it? Don't they have feet?
No, that's as is, but obviously your motors sit on there. Yeah. And Steve's going to do with some like boots for it.
Oh yeah, on his 3D printing, you mean? Yeah. But
and
yeah,
then your props obviously go on top.
I mean, it's an idea, Stuart. You know, you know, she gives them chicken, raw chicken, either drumsticks or, you know, breast pieces, and then I tell you, she feeds them all sorts. Heidi and Tiger are the ones that like the chocolate buttons, but they like
chocolate buttons.
Yeah. Stuart says, "Oh, Lego, but it's a bit more complicated than that, Stuart." But yeah, that Heidi and the tiger one with short tail, the one with short tail, actually takes them out of her hand.
Yeah, Lego.
It is. It's very, very interesting.
You wouldn't know what to do on that.
Well, you didn't, so you.
And I'm going to say, because I definitely didn't.
But yeah.
He's definitely not going to.
So I put Chris onto it. He says he's going to have a look at it. It's interesting. You know what I mean?
From a drone that's going to go 120
I mean, I don't take sound on, and I just read subtitles. But yeah, it's a good watch. Hi, Partnest.
I'll park it.
Well, you see, Chris has just been out and fed on, and he's even put a fat ball down. You know these fat balls that he puts out for birds? He's put one of them in. They eat it. If they don't, they don't. But we've noticed since last week, we've had a lot more coming than previously, because for a while they stopped. And I says to Chris, I says, it could be the fact that it's mating season, you know, and they sort of getting jiggy with it, if you know what I mean. And there were actually 2 came together last night.
2 foxes out there at the same time last other day.
I've just said 2 came together.
Yeah.
But yeah. See, I don't know what really got Chris interested in foxes. I don't know. How did you start watching?
Well,
how did you start watching foxes?
There was a woman on TikTok called the Crazy Fox Lady.
Oh.
She lives like in a cul-de-sac like us, but in a
posh area.
She was just feeding them chicken and all sorts.
Yeah.
She looks after them in a sanctuary type thing.
Oh. Well, anyway,
they get poorly and what.
That's what got him started with foxes and foxes food out. But I mean, there's a.
I mean, they said they attract rats and all that shit.
No. The fox couple. No, I just watched the videos, Bria. I don't have anything to do with the feeding this.
Oh, that's all me.
I don't know why you're RIPing him, because you're a paedophile, partner, John Alford. But anyway, yeah. To me, Bria, it's he thought they said fox's biscuits, but to me, it's interesting. I mean, like it's interesting to Stuart. It's just interesting to watch.
That's what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're not vermin. You know, I've seen on Facebook a lot of posts that people have reported them for feeding them. It's not illegal to feed foxes, and there's nothing that the police or anybody can do about it. You know, it's just the odd person, you know, that don't like it. This is the thing. We've not seen no rats. And everybody's, well, not everybody, but certain people say, oh, it's attracting rats, you're pouring food out for them. Oh, yeah.
They're going to be around here anyway, but we're not freaking feeding them.
So yeah, somebody else will feed them. Because Chris was talking to one of the neighbours over there somewhere, and he says, oh, yeah, I've been feeding them for ages. So we're not the only people to feed the foxes round here.
I know at least 3 other people that feed them round here. There's probably a lot more.
It could have been Bria, but you see, hiya, Gary. But the thing is,
Gary?
It's sort of that time of year where, you know, the cubs are getting ready to be born, and a lot of the males take food back to the vixen because she's like nesting and whatever. I mean, I don't really know a lot about it, but it's just what I've sort of gathered while I've been watching this Lucy. So, partner's just done a boo-boo, Gary. He done an R.I.P. John Alford or whatever his name is. He died in prison. He's a kiddie fiddler. I said, don't R.I.P. him. So, not worth your breath. But anyway. You'll have to leave him a note one night and tell him to go scratching on the door.
Bite his arse when it gets rainy.
I've seen no end. You know, they go to a lot of these takeaways. Yeah.
Well, they have the one that's got what is it? Pineapple on the pizza. I wonder if they've got one.
Well, you see, this is the thing. Thank you, partners. basically, they'll eat anything. This Lucy Gocher, she feeds them fairy cakes, she feeds them donuts and all sorts, and still keep coming back for more. So, it's like, you get eat whatever you can when you can, if you know what I mean. So there you go. That's the history of foxes. I mean, they do in the natural habitats. Oh dear me! I ought to leave one of my cupcakes out for them, didn't I? See if they eat that. Obviously, take it out at wrapping.
Where's it drive through with it?
I say, I'll have to leave one of my cupcakes out. I says, obviously, take it out at wrapping. See if that disappears. We'll have them tapping on the door saying, can we have some more of them cakes, please?
I'll say, you're lucky to get one, so bugger off.
Yeah. You have to wait till next week.
Next week never comes.
Yeah. But yeah, it's. I have put link into that fox thing. I mean, if you're interested in that kind of thing, I mean, like I put it in mainly because I know Stuart, watches them kind of things. But yeah, I think she's got about 9K followers. I mean, not a massive amount, but yeah, she gets some good views on it, and it's one of these things that a lot of people are interested in. Did the fox ask? Did the cashier ask whether he wanted crust on or crust off? Stuart, that's the question. Do you want the crust leaving on, or do you want, as is? But anyway, but yeah, very interesting. I hadn't looked at a YouTube channel in depth because I watch what she posts on Facebook. So I think a lot of the videos that she puts on Facebook are on a channel. So I mean, it's not worth watching it again, is it? But I mean, I don't know what the story is behind Heidi losing her tail or Tiger losing his tail. But she's got two that's got very short, bushy tails. So I don't know whether they were born that way or whether, I don't know. I don't know what story is behind that, because that probably happened before I started watching it. But I mean, it's not just foxes that. I mean, he puts bird nuts out and everything for birds, and the only downside of that is you get 1,000,001 pigeons coming in the morning. So yeah, that's the downside of it. The pigeons, they come in the droves. And sometimes Chris has to go out and show them off because none of the birds get a look in. But anyway, I put the link up if anybody wants to come up. Ooh, yeah, somebody's the big five. Is it Tracy or is it Johnny? I can tell a difference, but yeah. Ooh, what did you buy then, Johnny? Anything nice? I hope everybody. I forgot this earlier on. I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day. her mother's. We just had a quiet one because obviously Chris went out with drones. Callum hasn't bought me anything yet, but he's going to buy me something when he gets paid. It's a week Wednesday, I think. Oh, the tall one, yeah. Well, that definitely ain't Tracy. But, yeah. It's Johnny, Partnest. But anyway, links up there if anybody wants it. Instead of me sort of waffling on to myself all the time. Just have a... Oh. It's like me, Johnny. When I go on Amazon, I see things, and so I don't lose it, I put it in my basket. But then when I go to place an order, it says delete, save for later, so I save it for later, so I don't lose it, and I can go back to it. Oh, what did you do, Bria? I mean, in all fairness, and to give Callum his due, when I got up, he says, "Do you want a coffee making?" I says, "Yes, please." So, because Chris weren't here, and he says, "Let me know when you want some," because I only have toast for my breakfast. So he says, "Shout me when you're ready for some toast." I says, "All right, I'll shout you." There you go, Johnny's spoken. So yeah, so Callum did me some toast. He made me a coffee. So, you know. But it was just like any other day, really. But I says to Callum, I says, "You better off getting something that I want rather than what, you know." Oh, bless you. So I've sent Chris a to a link to a new pair of slippers that I want. I think something else. I don't know. I don't know what else I want. So there you go. Are you still down at Caravan then, Partnest? I'm just trying to work out how long it is till we go away. Not all that long. That's it. Well, there's 13 in chat now. Only 9 weeks today. So we'll go away. Baby?
So?
9 weeks today.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
So there you go.
Come on then.
Oh, yeah. I weren't sure whether you work from down at Caravan or not. We having, you know, internet and whatever. But so that's it. That's me up to date. No, really.
Oh, we've got electrics coming tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Is it for that socket up top?
Well, God knows. It could be for both. And if they pull it out and say, "Well, that's not our job," well, whose fucking job is it then? You better get it sorted. Well, for plastering.
Oh yeah.
Plastering.
Yeah, well, electricians not double plaster, are they? It's all right. Chris has just said the
We're supposed to come out and do it. They've been out God knows how long, and it says it's not our job.
The electrician is coming because we've got a socket upstairs that not fully screwed thing. I think it needs a new back box on if I'm,
Tony come away from war.
yeah.
Shit. This house is falling to bits.
Good evening, Stuart.
Good evening.
How are you?
Good evening. This is the voice of Vincent Price, or it would be if it wasn't for the fact that it's mine.
Hi,
Now,
Steve.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'll get better soon. No, I'm just out here with the dog doing her thing. She's refusing to eat. She's being a pain in the neck. So it's her that's going to go hungry. I'm not bothered. I've had my tea. So,
Well,
so
is there something wrong? Is she?
I don't know. No, she does this. She's extremely picky. Just when we thought we got it sorted a few months back, she started again. So I went and got some of that Wainwright stuff. Somebody recommended it, so I went and got some. So I just coughed up for that and I bought it. And did she eat it? Did she, Beggery? She just looked at it and went, no.
Look, Richard's cat's exactly the same, and he's just gained. He's got one of these automatic feeder things, and it puts biscuits in it. So she presses this thing, and when and if she wants it, I do it.
Hello.
No, my dog has an automatic feeder. It's me, but I'm, so I'd like, like I said earlier, what's the difference between Pixie and Chris? About £2.50. But the point is, it's really got to the stage at sometimes where she just won't eat, and it's like, no, that's no good. That's no good. So, plus the fact she's not exactly big to start with.
No.
So, well, she thinks she is.
You see, this was the thing when we adopted Biscuit. He says, it's got to have Harringtons, the biscuits.
Yeah.
It's got to have Harringtons and blah blah blah, and this meat and that meat. We just went to Tesco's because Cat's always at the Asda own brand cat meat.
Yeah.
We just bought him that. Yeah, and he's eaten it ever since.
Yeah. I've considered actually getting cat meat for her, but to be honest with you, cat meat and dog meat are made specifically different for a reason. And one is not necessarily good for the other. So, what they eat and what's good for them can be two different things. So,
yeah. Same as I say, we previous to when we knew we were going to adopt him, we went out and got two of these like 1 kilo bags of Harringtons, put it in with me, and he'd spit it out as if to say, no, I'll just have meat. I don't want this biscuit stuff.
Wait, barking at somebody. Give up. No.
Is that Asda's own meat ever since? And it's one of those things where, if our cats, they either eat it or they don't. If they don't eat it, they're hungry.
That's no good. I see the professor is on the panel, and I hope you're feeling better, Professor. How you doing, Stu? You feeling better, lad?
Bit better, yeah. I'm just in constant pain, pissing legs out. Genetics going back to me now.
All right.
Get back.
Hang on.
Go back to your GP.
Got it. Come here.
I was supposed to go. I'm going to make a this morning, but I couldn't. I got a pissing notification. Remind me, I've got a job centre at a fucking appointment.
That's what you need.
11 o'clock. The phone doctors, I'll probably get 11:30. If they put my journal, I've got a doctor's appointment. By the time they get it, they're fucking sectioning me.
Yeah.
I thought, well, I'll just struggle down there. I did, so I'm going to follow up tomorrow morning.
And you want to tell them how you went other nights, Stuart, because it really, really worried me. You were as white as a sheet.
It's been the last few nights, isn't it? Saturday night. I'm just fell at the sofa to tell her, like, I can't move like that. I'm struggling to get up.
Come on.
Catherine, come down. This face is sweaty. All right. I said, I don't know what's wrong with Catherine. I really don't know what's wrong.
Do you think it might be something to do with, Stuart knows because he's got diabetes. Is it something to do with your diabetes?
No, well, they've turned around, like the doctor of the week, and turned around and said it's borderline diabetes now. So
that's not bad. That's an improvement.
And all of a sudden, they're like...
He's never took insulin, though, Stuart.
Neither have I.
And it's like... Then all of a sudden, I get these stupid hot flushes. I'm like, I can't breathe. My head's going mental. Sweat's pouring off me.
You won't get back. That first thing in morning, Stuart,
I'm gonna
get
follow them
to
up.
doctors.
Yeah,
And
agreed.
just tell them it's not just every now and again. It's been every night since Saturday night.
Well,
Yeah.
last time I looked only a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But last time, when it Thursday night on Richard's show.
I'm not sure if that is related to diabetes or not, but I would go down there, give them the full SP, and that way they can make a decision and then just take it from there.
You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I just thought it was being drinking.
Hi, Bill.
Good.
No.
Evening, whatever it is there.
No, I wouldn't say it was down to the drink.
We're giving Stubo the full SP because he had a funny turn on Saturday night on my panel.
Yeah.
Honest to God, Bill, I thought he was having a heart attack or something. He went as white as a sheet and he was sweating profusely. And I was worried for him.
I was going to come up here. I went on the sofa and that was me. Catherine come downstairs. All right, I says.
Did you say his hair was sweat back?
No, I'm still in the room, but I'm going to pop off camera.
Okay.
But get to the doctors. Take no chances. Yeah. They're paid to find the answers, so let's see them earn it.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, go for it.
It's not right, Stuart, if you've been having them every day since Saturday. Honest to God, Bill, I thought you were having an heart attack.
It went
as white as a sheet.
It wasn't like all that.
Yeah, the diabetes turned me gray.
It was like,
it's like my skin color got lighter.
Like just getting these hot sweats. I'm just cleaning the soap. I'm just like this. I'm fucking radiators on. It's not cold.
This summer to miss somewhere, Stuart. Get to doctors and get to bottom on it because I tell you, as soon as Stuart had gone off, Bill, I messaged him and I says, "Are you all right?" I says, "You put the fear of God up me because you thought you were having a heart attack." I care.
Sweet cheeks, that other shooter's just gone, Stuart.
Oh.
And Bill, how you, Bill?
Oh, pass that card. I'm going to pass that card there, so do you know what? Anthony got it, it fucking fell off.
Yeah. I have noticed you've had your haircut, Bill.
Mother's Day card for Anthony.
Yeah, mine's up there. I'll get
first card in 38 years.
I was just saying I got a card, but I didn't get anything because Callum ain't got no money, so he's going to buy me some. Anyway, it don't bother me, Stuart. I'm not interested in material things.
It don't bother me.
And when I come downstairs, he says, "Do you want a coffee?" So he made me a coffee. Hi, Gordo.
Yeah, that's it.
No, it won't. It were on mine on Saturday night for you.
Yeah.
You know about his birthday, don't you? We lost Benjamin.
Yeah, I know.
Like his birthday in 2 days.
I know.
So, yeah.
I guess some birthday today. How old would it have been today?
I don't know.
Whose birthday?
Jamie Bulger.
Oh.
Jamie Bulger.
Yeah.
They
abducted him at that shopping centre.
Wow.
She's got a portrait of him.
Oh, Lord.
Not going to show you the number. It's not important.
Ooh. Is that your new car?
I'm thinking about buying this one. I've got another one picked out that's not quite as flashy.
Oh, Benjamin,
Look at that.
Bill's going through midlife crisis into sports cars.
When Benji died, we didn't get Alfie for 2 years.
See, that's a convertible, and it's got like every toy on demand, and it's much cheaper.
Very nice.
This is only like 20 grand. The other one's like way more.
Was it up and running now, Gordo?
16 years.
What's Stuart saying that? He says, "Don't worry, we've got to buy you free slippers." I think that's his sense of humour.
Oh.
I think he did say that it happened Thursday, and it actually happened on Saturday while he was on my panel.
I tell you, with the diabetes, my legs used to hurt because it went up all at once. My legs felt sore all the time, and I was just feeling generally down. When I got my sugar down, man, I'm bouncing around like there's no tomorrow again.
I don't taste sugar, Bill. I've stopped all the coke. I used to have a lot of coke, you know, drinking coke and all that lot. And I've never touched sugar. Well, I took sugar 15 years
I
old.
don't think it were as bad as what Bill's were, though, were it?
No.
Well, no, you don't
Yeah.
know. Everybody takes it different. I took a pretty big number without it bothering me too much.
Yeah.
So, it could be just, you could be that much over and they just give you some metformin and you're good to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, Stuart, definitely go to doctors. If
Oh.
it's happening, if it's been happening since about Thursday, so we're on Monday now, so
Yeah.
it's like 4 or 5 days.
It's like yesterday. I
There's
was all
something
right.
amiss somewhere.
Yesterday, I woke up. I was all right. You know, I just.
They found mine in my general checkup.
They've just been
The regular blood tests they do once a year.
I think they do over here once a year, but I can't remember the last time a blood test, man.
My wife makes me. I don't have a choice.
I Gordo.
Paranormal gatekeeper. I like that.
Hello.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. So
He's not seeing or hearing.
8 o'clock to get an appointment. They said I was just to get through to them.
Are we out doing paranormal?
What's 111?
It's like non-urgent. Basically, they don't prescribe you anything. They advise you. It's
like your
an
999, but for medical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
when
it's an
Catherine-
emergency, it's
So
999.
when Catherine come back from leave that time into a company internet, 999. I had your phone. I phoned 111. They went, right, okay. Tommy Simpson says, right. I said, I
visited enough. I knew what it was.
I phoned 111 and they advised me, what shall I? Said, right, we're going to send an ambulance straight away for you. Boom.
Yeah, they sort of
Quicker.
they're there for advice and advising you what to do.
Yeah. And as soon as I told symptoms what she had, that was it. Right, we're going to phone 999. It'll be in 20 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, ours is 911.
Is my mic?
Or is it half a 999 and half a 111? It's 911.
Yeah.
Is my mic working?
Yeah, I can hear you okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was having problems with the mic. I had a bit of feedback. So I didn't want to come up.
It's not feeding back, but there's a lot of static in background.
Well,
there
oh,
was.
that's the fan of the PC of the Mac. You can hear in the background.
We thought we were on a paranormal investigation with you.
No, not tonight.
You know, we all started. Hi, Tommy. Yeah, him and Gary were absent on Saturday. Probably know.
So, Tim, you're hanging with Crypto now? It says from me and Crypto.
Still can't activate chat on YouTube app, only in desktop format on phone. Oh. It must be a phone. Go, Tommy.
Yeah, I just click on it and off it goes in the YouTube app. Well, not in the not in the studio app, but in the regular YouTube app.
Well, you see, on Thursday when Richard went live, Tommy was messaging Richard and saying, I don't know what's the problem, but I can't get the chat on the YouTube app. So I don't know. I don't think anybody else has had the same problem. I think it's probably time for a new phone, Tommy.
I want a new phone.
Yeah, I just bought.
I have one for Christmas.
Well, I bought a new second-hand phone. There's no way I was going to spend stupid amount of money on a phone.
Well, you see, Chris bought me more or less the same phone as I had before, but it's a bit light, on a bit longer. And it's a Samsung, because I'm used to Samsung. So,
which one is it?
I don't know. No idea. I can send text messages, I can call people, I've got data on it, that's all I know, Bill.
Show me the backside like that.
What phone is it?
Show me the backside of the phone like that, and I could probably tell you which one it is.
Samsung 24, I think.
Yeah, I was going to guess probably a 24.
No idea.
Mine's not that.
No,
You see, this is my other one, and that's got 3 cameras on it, you see.
that's 23. That's what Kathleen's got.
That's what I've got, the 23.
Yeah, that's 23.
3 cameras on it.
I've got an A52S.
A what?
An A52S I've got. 5G.
Is it Galaxy?
Yeah, I want to get
Yeah.
that new 26.
You see, this is the difference I noticed when Chris got me this new phone is my old one's got 3 light cameras and that one's got 2.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm looking at an S24, and that's got 3.
I couldn't warrant spending the money for an S.
Yeah,
for an
24.
S.
That's what Kathleen. Yeah, Kathleen's got 24.
I mean, I don't think that were all that expensive because come Christmas we'd, not got the money.
Yeah, my store's finally gone live now.
Ooh. And I still haven't had a chance to have a look at it, Gordo. I did bookmark it though.
And I finished the first image of the second book.
Ooh.
I've just done the description for the book as well. So that's
Let me see it again.
What?
The phone. I'm looking at pictures of phones. Yeah, that's a 25. That's a 25 Edge.
Oh. I didn't buy it. Chris bought it.
Oh, that's a good one.
I just says, whatever you do, I says, make sure it's Samsung. That's my only, that were my only.
No, 25 Edge.
Yeah, I have to believe.
I don't know what it is.
Anyway, you see, on my other one, I've got a red case, and I like it because it's got a stand on it. So if, I'm perusing anything, I can stand it up. You see.
That's a drug dealer phone.
Yeah. And I got exactly the same marine grey for this one.
I'll give you a nickel if you can tell me what that is. I made it yesterday.
Christmas tree?
No? It's a tool.
Well, I'm no good with tools.
It's a tool and it wiggles.
No idea.
Tim, you know what that is.
Unless it's a spanner or a socket set, that's all I know about tools.
Nope. It's not a spanner or a socket set. Tim will tell you. I bet Tim knows.
Is it something to do with lawnmowers? Let a guess.
It does have to do with a lawnmower.
I know what it might be. Yeah. Is it something to do with that?
That sounded profane. Do that again. You got to make the noise.
Yeah, I don't know. Pull cordy thing.
Park Nest is half an inch away.
Is it for balancing wheels?
That's he got the first word, balancing. There you go, balancing lawnmower blades. It's a blade balancer. You put the blade on it, and when you grind it, if the blade goes off and touches, then you know it's not balanced and it won't run right.
I'd have never guessed in 1,000 years, Bill. No.
Our blade just got a bolt.
I've just
I
sent you
suppose
the
if I made it big enough, it'd balance wheels, but my printer's only so big.
You see, On's electric lawnmower, so, we just plug and go.
What about a blade?
But
When you sharpen them, you have to be really careful sharpening them that you don't change the weight, or the more will go like this when you're running it.
All I've got is not a bolt through mine. That's it.
hey,
Oh.
that's it. The thing is, Chris's hip's that knackered. There's a lad, it's only a young lad, and he must have been advertised on Facebook or something, and Chris got in touch with him, and he says, how much would you, because this grass on bike, but it's like that, or bike saw. But on front, there's no grass. It's all part of paving slabs. But we've got a hedge around. So Chris said, how much for you to trim edge, to trim his bush, and to mow back garden and tidy that up. So he says, have you got a lawnmower? Yeah. Have you got edge trimmer? Yes. He says, I've also got a strimmer as well. So he said, well, because if I use your equipment, 15 quid.
Cheap.
And that is for back garden and to tidy it front up.
He said normally it charged, I think it was 10 per edge, or depending on
You know, like a Devo hat.
per garden.
Yeah.
Is Chris at his
Yeah.
computer?
That's like me. I just
Say that again.
Is Chris at his computer?
Yes.
I'll send him the picture with all the bits and that in it.
Well, I got to do is let it struggle because over here it's
You
not.
know, I've just sent it to you with all and the description of the image and that.
Do you want me to forward it on to him?
Yeah, you could do, yeah. This is the final image. This is the first image.
Ooh.
And that's all what's in it in the picture.
I don't know whether it not let me share it. Tell you what, I'll copy it and then I'll send it to Chris. I've sent you something that Gordo sent me. But yeah.
Where's it?
Eh?
Where's Richard tonight? Where's Richard?
No idea. He's not been live either. And I messaged him and he said weather weren't too good. So it's been all right here. It's been a bit misty and a bit windy, but it's not been raining. Hey up. But yeah. He's only a young lad looking for a bit of extra money, and same as Chris says, I don't mind paying 15 quid. I'll let him use. You know, we've got a lawnmower, we've got a strimmer, and an edge cutter.
Through the door. Cutting, grass cutting, 150 quid. Oh, 150 quid. God, no. I just struggle with sending it. I've got a big back garden. I'll tell you what, it's horrible.
Look, I think
it's horrible to cut.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, can you imagine on, Stuart?
Yeah. Oh, this is horrible. This. I know. That's what I mean. Cutting this, I've got to stop every 5 minutes.
I mean, it ordinarily. I mean, let's say, you know, we were flush with cash, which we're not.
Well, that's it.
We'd get shut to that incline and like have it all levelled off.
All leveled off, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mine. I don't say mine, it's like that. This side's not so bad on this side. This side of the wall. But this side is like that. It's mounting the walls, it dips.
See, that's the only problem with our bikes. I mean, it's got grass on it and it needs to be mown. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it'd get like a jungle. But yeah, I mean, if we'd got the funds, we'd have it all levelled off.
I tell you what, Gillette, if I get concrete over my bloody roof into my back garden, I'd do it.
I mean, you'd be surprised nowadays, Stuart, how long the roses are from them concrete mixer things.
I know. It cost me a bloody fortune. Cost me a fortune to do.
It's all right, Gordo. But yeah, you know, I mean, because this is what Chris says to me. Because you see, obviously, Ivy's house is empty.
Yeah.
So he says to me the other day, he says, you know, if we won some money, he says, would you buy Ivy's house and buy this one? He says, and then like knock it through. I went, no.
No.
Not the state of play that this, you know, if a, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that and yeah, it was lovely. I mean, we've been here now 10 years.
Yeah.
Well, February just gone.
7 years, brilliant.
Yeah, No problems whatsoever. It were lovely and quiet. No rowdy kids, no rowdy teenagers and telling you to fuck off and get back in your old man and whatever. We never had none of that. It were lovely and quiet, and it's just gone downhill.
Let me just have a look at that.
And I says to Chris, I says, not while they still on end and other one down here. I says, no. I says, if we won a substantial amount of money, I'd buy elsewhere. Absolutely.
This house,
I wouldn't buy this and next door and knock it through. I went, no.
I've been here 20 years on 20th. 20 years. And this house is absolutely... I wouldn't buy this house. I wouldn't dream buying this house. It's falling apart.
I mean, a lot of people have bought houses round this area.
Oh, no. Well,
I mean, like Mary and Brian, I think her mum, I don't know if her mum or her dad or somebody died and left her quite a bit of money. So they bought their house and they've had a new bathroom, new kitchen, you know, everything that we've had done but we haven't had to pay for, they've paid for themselves, if you know what I mean. They've like refurbished it.
Cost a bloody money to buy a house, so you've got to read it. How it goes with your doors, your windows. So expensive.
My friend Philip had his lip removed last week. Now we just call him Phil.
So you're asking, you have plenty of money in the bank.
Oh God, I've missed that, Gordo.
So, you know, he's sniffing at my arm and says, "This isn't his normal chair."
Right,
you put your fat ass on it.
Oh dear, but yeah. In early days, I would have jumped at chance.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? I would have jumped at the chance because it would tell you it was lovely and quiet. We live in a cul-de-sac. You know, there were no rambunctious kids or whatever. It were lovely.
Well, it's like I'm age. I've been here 20 years, and I'll tell you what, right? I've seen kids in the street grow up and they've gone out and they've done their own things. Nowadays, I mean, only last year, year before, we had kids playing at the street. People asked them play. They went, "Where can play it for? When did you ever play that green?" Never. Moaning because they're playing football. Well, there's no saying no ball games. Just keep the ball down. Go to your garden, come and get it, mate.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You know, it's how can I put it? The one bad apple that makes it go downhill.
Yeah, well, that's it.
I mean, if he'd have said to me that, you know, like 5 years ago, I would have said yeah. But not while, you know.
No.
I think it's time Tommy invested in a new phone, I think.
We've got so we can have.
What do you mean?
They don't ring out like, but we got so we can have.
Oh, God. What the hell? Rules. Well, I've seen them things are baking tomorrow night, Jeanette.
You've seen them?
Yeah. You know, picture where you said you're baking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that, though. I don't know, Paddy's Day
I
tomorrow.
mean, yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day, and I just thought, well, you
why
know.
not? Yeah. Oh, God, bloody hell.
Oh, dear Mimi. Richard's removed a messenger again.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's probably why he ain't come up.
Yeah.
If you're watching, Richard, get your ass up here. I said so.
That's the next thing. Loads have had that.
But Yeah. I mean, in all fairness, I'd like something better than this house, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? The way it's, because see, we've got houses at front of us, we've got houses at back of us.
Yeah.
So I'd want something a bit more private. Let's just
Private,
say.
yeah. Yeah, that's it. I mean, like, you know, if I come on, I won't leave here.
That's it.
I won't leave here. Why should I? Don't tell no twat. Don't tell no because we get gold diggers. You know,
But yeah, I mean, you know, it's. I mean, we're never going to win lottery, so I mean, it's sort of just smoking. You know what I mean? But you know, it's the what ifs.
Yeah, what if? Yeah, that's it.
I won't buy out round here. I'd go for something a bit more private.
That's the anyway.
Chris has always wanted to live out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, like a farmhouse, a cottage. You know.
You know, the first time I visited there, I always figured England was full because it's been there for 1,000 years, and it surprised me at how empty it is. Everybody lives in one little spot, and then over here in one little spot.
There's a lot of green, but we see a lot. How can I put it? A lot of the green belt, what they call green belt, Bill, you know, countryside, etc., is you can't build on it, if you know what I mean. It's protected.
Greenland, farmlands, all that lot is.
If you go up to Wales, it's like it's half mud and half hills. I can see where you wouldn't build there.
No.
But everything between Wales and London, you know, and London proper, is all buildable territory. 100% of it.
I'd never live in London. And on art, I would never ever live in London.
Problem is, you live down London, what, 20 quid to buy here, it'd be about 150 quid down there.
But yeah, I'd never ever live in London.
That's too expensive.
That's because people drive on the wrong side of the street. That'll mess you all up.
Oh dear.
By the time Uncle for London is on an holiday, that'd be like.
You see, that'd be ideal place for Chris Gordo. He wants it by seaside. He's just off coast of Devon or Dorset way. But yeah, Chris's ideal situation would be like a farmhouse or a cottage in the middle of nowhere. Nobody around us, you know, you could let dog out when he wants to go out, and you know, we've got no noisy neighbours, no, you know, no nothing.
Well, the only thing we've got to worry about is not getting cow shit.
Well, what shops are? Off at shops. You got a car.
Well, I mean, if you've got transport, that's no problem, is it?
So we have got transport, you're knackered, aren't you?
So long as you can either that or get
somewhere where it's
get a delivery. Like, you know, I'm sure you know.
Sometimes if you're that remote, they'll not deliver. Like where the lesbians live in Ireland.
From Leeds remortgaged their house for a lunch. Yeah, I can believe that. I know partners. I'd never, you know, even, you know, I'd never even contemplate living in London.
No, would I?
But yeah,
it's crazy London.
See, that's one of the reasons as well, Bill, why they call it God's green land.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a lot of countryside, a lot of, you know.
I think everybody in England just wants to live next door to each other.
Yeah, we get bored.
I'll let you move in next door to Scancup Road, then you change your mind.
Yeah.
No, I love visiting, but I couldn't live in England.
You wouldn't want to live next door to her anyway.
Oh, I can chase off anybody.
Ooh.
It's I couldn't get I could never get used to shifting left-handed.
You get used to it.
I would never get used to it. I spent way too many years and way too many cars shifting like this. I can't shift like this.
You could if you needed to.
Yeah.
And you know, the bastards charge extra for an automatic car because they assume that a tourist won't want to drive left-handed and shift.
Did you actually catch a shark, Gordo? He says if I caught a few congers and I had a smooth hound, which is a gummy shark, and a few rays. Wow.
Not.
But yeah, I mean, it's what you're used to, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we've always wanted to move to the seaside. Me and Kathleen, I thought, why would you move to the seaside?
We lived for a few years in Great Yarmouth.
I think if we ever moved to the seaside, I wouldn't like to be near the sea or down that way. I'd like to be, you know, if it's Bridge, Scarborough, it's Scarborough, but just a couple of miles out from the seafront.
But yeah, I mean, Great Yarmouth's all right.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not moving, just have to stay right where I am.
Oh, from one area that were a bit dodgy. What was that called now that Phil told us not to go on the beach? Remember? In Yarmouth,
Barracks, Summit Barracks, weren't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, now.
Oh, from that area. That's like right here.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like this, if you win lottery and you win a lot of money, you know, World's your oyster, you can you know.
I'm staying right where I am, but I ain't moving nowhere. I just can't do that shit no more moving. Too much hard work.
Look, the thing is, Stuart, if you won a lot of money, so you get somebody to do it for you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
One thing I'd do, when I get a bit older, I'd get a fucking stair lift. The only thing about mine, yeah, it goes upstairs like that. And I've only got a little turn and it goes like that, and I've got like a alcove, so I'd have to curve it round so it fits in there.
We see that's the problem that we probably have, is because we've got about 6 or 7 steps, and then we've got a flat landing, right? Yeah. And we've got another flat landing, and then some more steps. So it goes like up, round, and back up again.
Yeah. Mine's like straight up, but when you go to top of landing, you've got a radiator stuck in here. You've got bathroom here. Kelly's bedroom, ours is there, and got like, oh, I tell you, best way I'd do it by a stair lift. Just don't come down when you're pissed.
Well, I'm going to make you laugh now. I copied and pasted that, what you sent me. There weren't no image with it. Hey, that's the thing. Hey, I tell you something. When we had, you know, we was applying for a wet room, they says, "What's that door there at bottom of his lobby?" Or was
yeah.
I says, "It's a cubbyhole. You know, it's like under the stairs."
Yeah.
And I think they were on about a lift for me. You know, it put right it back at cubbyhole, so it goes straight up and comes out on landing upstairs. Yeah. And then you'd be able to press it and send it back down, so it won't be no, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, if you World's your oyster, you know, you can buy whatever, wherever, if you know what I mean.
That's it. I mean, a friend of mine had one of them in an house in Leeds.
See, that's all I got, Gordo, like a long thing, and then there's like a list, but there's no image with it. But yeah.
Bloody hell.
It'll can double as a dumb waiter and send. No, there were no before that. That that one, you mean? You sent me that other day. But yeah, that was the only image that come through. But that was other day, Gordo. But yeah, you know, you this is the thing. If you won the lottery and you got plenty of money, you can have all sorts.
Well, that's it.
You know, have an electric wheelchair, have a scooter,
Yeah.
have a, you know, everything.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and you can adapt.
Anything you want to need, isn't it?
Yeah, you can adapt to whatever you need.
I do. I do. I've got a full landing there, yeah, which has got a cupboard there.
Well, you know, there's an old saying: "Money will not buy happiness. It will, however,
Oh yeah.
it will finance a team of bikini-clad scientists to help me look for it."
You know, in my landing, I've got a cupboard, big enough cupboard, and another door with another bloody big cupboard. So it's like one big length. You knock it all down.
Yeah, but the thing is, Stuart, these old council houses and like these were built in 1950s, as because
miners.
They were short of housing, so they just took these together.
Oh yeah. Well, these have been up since 1940s. These.
So I don't think a lot of thought went into the design and everything.
Oh no.
And they're not designed for people with disabilities and that need, you know.
I mean, listen. I mean.
Yeah, that's that one you sent me the other day.
I mean, the worst thing about it, you know, I mean, when Mum came over, obviously when she was to come over and stop, she couldn't climb the stairs.
Yeah.
I've got a cupboard here. I had to get a cupboard, stick a light inside with a little bulb and a wire.
I mean, the day that I resigned to going on a commode, yeah. I mean, it absolutely kills me going upstairs.
Yeah. Kill her the same. She's struggling like, you know what I mean?
And I was on about it earlier on, and I says, I was waiting for Chris to use toilet, and I says, like, I'm majority user of the downstairs toilet, and Chris and Callum can go upstairs.
Yeah.
Okie dokie then. Gordo says he's resent that picture. Says you probably see it bigger on big screen. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's. You see, when they say adaptions, you know, it's just for your bog standard ass. If you know what I mean. And a chairlift, it's basically, you know, one that's got stairs going straight up. You know what I mean? No corners and no bends and whatever.
Yeah. That's it. I mean,
there must be some out there that you know will adapt, because that's the job. That's what they do. And if they're selling you a product and they want you to purchase it, they'll adapt either way.
I mean, top of my landing, you go up top of my landing, top of the stairs, and it's all like that. And they've got like a thing. It's got like a little alcove where it's top of stairs go, but it actually it's the top of banister.
Yeah.
So you've got that much space. Then you've got a little alcove here, and then you've got a radiator stuck on wall.
We see when you go past second lot, you've got landing and it's quite big.
Oh, I see.
And Callum's bedroom's here, our bedroom's here, spare bedroom's at the side of it, and the bathroom's here. So, you know, everything is quite accessible from that top landing, but you've got to go up there first.
My brother, you can't pass one on my landing.
But it's quite big, the landing at top of our stairs.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's like top of landing here. On mine.
See, that's what I think they were thinking when they asked me about this lobby hole down here. I think they're on about a lift.
Lift, yeah.
But the only thing is, it'd come out right at top of stairs outside Callum's bedroom.
Yeah.
So, you know, as soon as you went up in it, you'd have to send it back down. So it'd be a bit inconvenient. Plus, it'd be right near our bedroom as well. So, I mean, I don't think the landing's actually big enough for a lift.
No.
I know they're not massive things nowadays, but I just don't think it's feasible, if you know what I mean.
You know, if I want a lift, I'd get from the living room to my bedroom.
So he's celebrating St. Patrick's Day tomorrow then, Bill?
I'm a lot of things, but I'm not Irish.
I know you're not. Don't stop us from celebrating it. I mean, I'm doing some St. Patrick's Day baking,
okay.
but I'm not Irish
and
either.
I don't drink.
You know. I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know about there, but here it's pretty much a drinking holiday, and I don't drink.
Well, I don't know about other people, but yeah, I mean, I'm doing some St. Patrick's Day baking, but yeah, I'm not Irish, so I just thought it because it fell on, because our Callum was saying the other day.
You've got red hair. You got to be a little closer than I am to Irish.
Yeah. I'm half Irish.
I don't know. I might have some Irish in me. I don't know. Anyway, so Callum was sat there the other day, and he says, "Oh, you're doing that St. Patrick's baking this week, aren't you?" He says, "Why are you doing that?" This is because it's St. Patrick's Day. So he says, "And we got a thing." I says, "Yes, St. George's Day."
St. George's Day.
And he was saying, "Well, what you know?" I says every country in this country, Ireland, Wales, Scotland, and England have all got the patron saints.
Ours is George.
And ours is St. George. St. Patrick for Ireland. I forget what it is for Wales, Scotland.
I've got a clue.
Oh, I found it. I found the car. I've been looking for the perfect car, and I found the perfect car. Wait. That is a beautiful thing. And it's red.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Midlife crisis car.
I sold my Corvette. Now I'm driving a Jaguar XK. I mean, come on. This is all my life crisis. This isn't just midlife. I've been looking for just the perfect car. That one's perfect. Hey, the car my wife wants me to buy is like $80,000. Used. This one's nowhere near that. And she keeps saying you're only going to live so long, so you might as well get what you want.
Cool.
That one's too pretty.
See, to me, Bill, I mean, I don't know whether it's just a woman thing, but it's the car, if you know what I mean.
No, yeah, I know. Women aren't into cars like guys are.
St David for Wales and Andrew for Scotland. There you go.
And remember too, we've got lots of wide open roads here.
You see, I mean, you know, to me, that don't do anything for me. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, but you're just a girl.
Nice. Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but it don't do nothing for me.
Well, no, wait. Let me find the one that she tried to talk me into.
God, like, if you got that car in Britain, you didn't get it done.
I wouldn't be able to get in it. For a start. Don't be silly, partner. He's got to have something a bit more flash than that.
This is what she tried to talk me into getting. But these are like insanely expensive. And that's like 8 years newer. And it's a rocket. It's got 650 horse, but it's over the top. The one I've got picked out tonight, it's a happy little car.
How do you know that one?
See, it's the same thing, but happier. You know, it's
How
not.
do you know if the car's happy or not?
Well, when you get in, if you can't help but spin the tires a little bit, it's happy.
I'll take your word for it, Bill.
I tell you what, some of those Bentleys are some pretty happy little cars.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Both of them look nice, but neither of them do anything for me.
Well, yeah, but it's like if you look at the front end of this one compared to that, I didn't get one of these because when I did the research on it, it's a friggin' race car. I'm going to break it. They're too fragile, you know? It's faster, but it's fragile, and I can't like spin the tires and slide sideways on it without ruining something. Yeah, I tell you, Parkinist, I had a buddy that had a Bentley SS. That was a big car, but it was a beast. That thing could fly.
But yeah, you know.
It wouldn't run with one of these guys, but these guys are little.
I mean, people in the chat, just give me your honest opinion. Would you buy something like that?
How could you not buy something like that? How could you turn it down? If you could have any car you wanted,
easily.
If you could have any car you wanted, wouldn't you want something like that?
No. Quick answer, no.
Wait, you know, I've had like...
Maybe the men in the chat might say, oh, yeah, I'd definitely, if I got money, I'd buy something like that. But no, not me.
Well, I've had like 7 Corvettes. I've had a Corvette basically all my adult life of one year or another. And I gave my son my last one, and now I miss it. And it's like, I miss not having one, you know?
Well, that's it.
And plus, the Jaguar XK looks kind of like this car, but kind of, right? And my little black car looks kind of like this, but this has got 150 more horsepower.
See, Bria agrees with me. It's just a car.
It's 500 pounds lighter. It's got a bunch more horsepower, and you push a button and the top goes up. And it's got a heads-up display on the windshield. Those are all cool options.
No, you're not selling it to me, Bill. Hey, our partner says he wants to own a Corvette even if he got the money.
Yeah, I can't imagine. It's like, I mean, I spent hours looking for just the perfect car. Hours. Now, they're not that expensive. This one's only 29 grand, but it is, 15 years old, 17 years old.
Yeah. That's it, Bria. You know, I mean, I look at it, I'm not being funny, Bill, but I'm built for comfort, not speed.
Wait, the same place Let me find this place. We were at that place this weekend looking at them.
You know what I mean? You know, rather than sort of squeeze myself in. I mean, one, it's too low down for me, but yeah, but that's just me. You know, it's partners for one. It's the steering rails on the wrong side.
Yeah. Okay. Now, yeah, we've got to agree to disagree on that one.
But anyway, you know what I mean? It just doesn't do anything at all. Nothing.
See, this is what she originally thought I should get, which is a semi-similar car, right? Same color and everything. No, that's not it.
Bria says only 29 grand. Yeah, I agree with you there, Bria.
No, I guess it is. No, it was the red one. It was redder than that. Now, this is awfully cool, and it is faster, I'll say that. But that is over $100,000. I just don't want to spend that much money on a car. I mean, comparing that to, where's it at? That, it's just not that different. This one's, it's a race car, basically, with a license plate. Oh, yes, you do. You can't lie. Yeah, so since I couldn't like the new one, you know, even though it's much faster and much flashier, it's like I want a Corvette, but I don't want one that's fragile, you know? And I like the Jaguar, but parts for this thing are cheaper than the Jaguar. It's cheaper to keep. So if I curb it, you know, yeah, replacing a wheel is $700 or $800, but my 18-year-old, 19-year-old Jaguar, it's more. And then you have to go to, like, you know, Saturn to get one. I'm missing a piece of interior trim, a little plastic piece about that big. It's just a little plastic piece. And our fine Jaguar people in England want $275 for that little piece of plastic. I said, screw it. I'll sell it without that little piece of plastic. I just won't keep the car.
Well, you make a bit of plastic on your printer.
Okay.
Couldn't you make a bit of plastic for it on your printer?
I probably could. Yeah, I made the little. I was actually trying to make this. It's going to hold a cable for my fertilizer spreader.
Yeah.
And when I was making it, I saw this sitting there, and I thought I need a blade balancer, so I made that too. Because it's just, you know, you just push the button.
I mean, this is the thing. If you get the dimensions and everything right, you can do it yourself. If it's just a bit of plastic.
Well, something like this, just designing it takes, you know, half an hour. It's got a hole. Where's the camera at? See, it's got a hole 80% of the way through, and then I'll drill a tiny hole in this all the way through it, so that just a little wire will run through. That took me half an hour to design and another 10 minutes to print it. Designing this would be tedious because you've got all the little ridges all the way down it. And of course, the little pokey thing's pretty easy. Yeah, the only bad part is because I bang them around in the garage, I wear them out. Yeah, Park Nest, yeah. eBay's your friend for genuine used parts. Go look up absolutely anything for a Jaguar XK and see if they aren't beating you like an ugly stepchild to buy it. For this, you need, let's say you do something stupid and you need a new front fender, it'll cost you $3,000. If you wreck a Jaguar XK on the front fender and take that same front fender out, that car's totaled. It costs more than the car's worth to replace. And that's why I said, you know, the Jaguar's very pretty. And it's just comfortable as anything to drive around in, but it's not cheap to keep.
Should have
Oh.
thought of that before we bought it.
I don't know.
I should have thought it before I gave the kid the Corvette. I should have given him the Jaguar.
There you go.
But
Can't you
he's not going to give that one back. He's not going to give it back, so that's just how it is, you know.
Well,
And I don't blame him. Blink.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's yeah. I mean, I'm not. You know, I'm not big on sports cars and things like that. I like me.
You couldn't drive with them around these streets over here, Bill. Right? I'll tell you what, you drove with them in the streets, you get done for speeding.
Plus, you leave it overnight and wheels will be missing next morning.
What car will be gone?
Oh yeah. We used to stay in Llandudno when we went to Wales, and we started staying in Conway, the little walled area. There's a what's it called, the Castle Hotel, and oh my God, the parking is terrifying there.
The thing is, as well, Bill, you know, in this country, they've started nicking catalytic converters off of cars because they weigh in a minute scrapyard.
Oh yeah, they do that here.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting paid. I don't know, hundreds. I don't know how much they get paid for them, but it's the weight in them and everything. So it, you know,
how much did you get for the last one you stole?
I'd still be there unscrewing it, and then I'd take wrong part.
They take them off with hacksaws, battery powered saws. Not that I would ever know how to do that.
Well, I mean, I don't know how they nick them, but yeah, there's been a lot round here been nicked for catalytic converters. And I tell you something else. What were I watching? I forget what I was watching now.
I'll be back in 2 shakes.
Our Callum watches a lot of traffic cops or police interceptors and things like that. And you know what they've started doing to make them weigh that bit heavier? Putting sand inside them.
Yeah.
I know where it were. It was when Callum were watching traffic cops or something, and they pulled this van over. They got road signs and all sorts in it with, you know, I think they were Polish, I think. But anyway, so they pulled this van over and they got road signs, and they've been going onto farmers' land and nicking out little metal. And there were a catalytic converter in it, and they'd filled it with sand. And this copper says, oh, this is the new trick that they've started. They've started putting sand inside the catalytic converter so they weigh a bit more.
Idiots, man.
Surely the junkiers are catching them doing that.
You know.
Yeah, over here, the Prius is the favorite target, and big trucks.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's these that are nicking them aren't thinking, they're only thinking it, you know. Yeah. Away in a minute at scrap yards, and, you know, away with money, and that's all they bothered about.
It's all foreigners that are doing it. No, there's a lot. All foreigners.
Yeah, the crafty sods have started putting sand inside them so they weigh a bit more when they can weigh them in at scrapyard.
Well, my son's got his stolen about 3 years ago. And it was I gave him my Prius when he went to college, because I was driving a Prius then. That was like my runaround car, you know. I loved that little Prius, but he had where he parked it was like against a fence line, and somebody got his cat, and he called me one day and he said, "Oh no, the Prius is really loud, and I don't know why." And I got over there, it's like, because there's no flipping exhaust system on it, you know.
That's it.
And
we were only on about this other night about, you know, you work hard to get, you know, what little luxuries that, you know, and then some scrope comes along and steals it. You know what I mean? Something that, you know, they don't get the idea of working for a living.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, like everybody else, they just go and steal things and, you know,
Get
they
away
went
with
away.
it. Get away with it. Can't get what pound over to keep the peace.
Oh,
4 years.
Bria says she's not 100% if they got away with it or if they was disturbed, they still had the car after. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's I don't know. You know, they'd rather go out in, you know, robbing
Steal things. Yeah.
and
Earning a
burgling,
living.
you know,
Uh,
so some of the stuff, let's say, for instance, I know, you know, it probably won't happen, Bill, but yeah, going in your house and they see all your computer stuff or your tellies and, oh, yeah, I'm going to see how much I can get for that. You know, not a thought for how long you've had to work
for that.
for them luxuries.
That's it.
You know, I'm going to have that and I'm going to have that and I'm going to have that or I'm going to have other.
Cameras all over the house because of people stealing things. I make sure that my house is, you can see inside and outside, and it sets off alarms if you walk up the driveway.
Yeah, I mean, we've invested in CCTV. We've got one on back, we've got two on front here. You know what I mean? And it's, yeah, you know what I mean?
Like
I got
And
one.
one is especially pointing to the car park.
Oh yeah.
For that reason.
It's like me doing it up here. I mean, where I am, I have no bother. Anyway, I live like a little Brookside close, but I don't talk to one another. I talk to my two neighbours. This one ain't next door and another over the road. Let's give me a bit of wave now and again, but that's about it.
But you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. People work all their lives
Oh
to
yeah.
get these little luxuries like computers or games consoles, etc. And they just think they can come in, nick whatever they want,
I don't care.
and sell it, and you know.
I don't care. It will. Yeah, for the better that.
Oh, they've probably got insurance. Not everybody's got insurance.
Exactly. But people can't afford house insurance.
And what's made it worse is all these flood victims. Can you imagine every time it rains or if it rains badly, having to claim off your insurance? You know, I've already claimed such and such for last time it flooded. So now my premiums has gone up and I've got to claim again. So they'll go up even more.
Exactly, but sometimes they won't do it for floods. The big thing one about that one a couple of years ago, they can't get flooded. Showing what type of flooding them.
And because in high flood areas, they will not insure them.
And it's all wrong. All wrong.
You know what I mean? They've come to the conclusion, well, you're living in an area that is prone to floods. You know, it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening. Then why don't the government build flood defences? You know what I mean?
They're still building now. Get delayed.
You know what I mean?
Sandbagging up at best.
Yeah. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's not everybody lives where we are, and we never get flooded because ours like us.
I'm on
you know what I mean? It bypasses our street, so we never get flooded. But you think of these people that have bought properties, and every time we have a big rainfall, it floods.
Well, where is it? Hendon Bridge. No, that is a bad area for flooding. Hendon Bridge up towards like North Yorkshire way and down by York. Well, look at Yorkshire. Where's the flood fence in York? The York River's right in smack York. And every year, you guarantee that comes overflowing and it floods all over near the bloody castle, all down there.
And they know about it, Stuart, and they've known about it every time it floods, but they don't do jack shit about it.
Got a big wall, big flood defence, so you can't get over the bloody river. So, you know.
I mean, look at them defence flood barriers with Perront Thames.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How much money did they spend on them?
Exactly.
So, you know, like a flood defence.
That's it.
I mean, like, I forget where it were, but people in this particular area that were prone to flooding were asking everybody to donate the used Christmas trees.
Yeah.
And they built their own flood defence with these Christmas trees, like, you know, covered them and whatever.
Yeah.
And they built their own flood defence. Now, it shouldn't be like that.
No.
That's what people pay their taxes for. That's what people pay the national insurance for.
Well, it's government to get their head
Them
out
kind
of
of
that.
things, you know, to be put in place.
Well, not that though, mate. It's the government to get their head out of their asses and get it sorted. They never do.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The government are aware of the hot spots for flooding,
They don't know that though, do they?
but they've done jack shit about it.
Never do.
But
Like I said, you know yourself, he's been up for years and years and years up that way, and
I mean, it's like certain parts of Sheffield, just certain parts that are prone to flooding.
yeah, well, there's certain parts up here, Bentley.
And it's because they're near, you know, like rivers that can't cope with the rainfall.
Well, Bentley. I think about 8 years ago, we had some really bad rain. They lived not far from a little River Don, and it flooded all
Yeah.
Bentley.
You see, we have a heavy downfall of rain, and the rivers just cannot cope with it. So obviously they flood.
It's like Bentley. That's a known area for flooding, and a place called Lakeside. That's right smack on the River Don, on the side of the houses there, and tell you.
Yeah, but this is the thing, Bria, as well. Why would they knowingly build on floodplains? That's what I can't understand.
Yeah.
Why would they build on known floodplains?
It's always a lot. We build anywhere, better grass, a better spare land.
No idea, Ivan.
Yeah, but come on, look at houses that threw up the last couple of months. What they all bought houses, you've got to buy them. No, it's council houses.
Hey, Billy.
Oh. God. Fucking hell.
I'll not be long.
Yeah, I do it, you know.
But
yeah, they've known for a long time about everything. I'll tell you what, this government, I don't know what the fucking hell going on with this big case down here. Because I'm sick of hearing about this Iran war, Iran this, Iran that, Abu Dhabi.
I know, you get fed up hearing it, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, Donald Trump.
The thing is, you know, yeah, why would we want to get involved in a war that's not?
Not even I. We're not.
Yeah.
Us. And a day like Keir Starmer says, we don't need their oil. We've got our oil, which we have. We've got fucking oil shit in Scotland, all in bloody.
That's it. That's it.
Why do we need their oil?
Offshore.
Yeah. But Donald Trump, he's just an idiot. He wants us to go to war. We're not going to war with them. We've got his air bases. Use them.
That's it.
What more do you want? I mean, do you see other any other countries going in? Do you see France going in? Germany going in? They're on NATO. Why are they going?
You know, one of these air bases.
Yeah.
They've now erected a fence and put green tarpaulin stuff all around it, so people can't nosy what they're doing. So there's something going off somewhere.
Yeah.
Why would they put a high fence up? Well, they've put an addition on the original fence, and then put all like green tarpaulin around it.
Yeah, there's something going on. Well, why is getting involved in their war? It's not our war.
You know, it's something suspicious there when they're doing that. They don't want people seeing what they're doing or what they're up to.
They got Donald Trump saying, "Oh, this lot, oh, get on with your war, mate. It's not our war. You start it. You'll get on with it."
Anyway,
I mean,
the only way it's going to have a knock-on effect with us is food prices. We're going to have another, cost of living crisis here.
We're used to that anyway, so it don't make a difference to us. You know what I mean? We used to that every day.
I mean, we've been there, done that, and got T-shirt.
Petrol prices are going up.
Yeah, petrol prices going up, and then it had a knock-on effect to, the retail sector. Having to hike the prices up and running out of.
We've been there, done all our lives.
I don't think so. Maybe it's getting turned into a nudist camp. Yeah, you can do, please.
What, 40 a litre? Down there.
But, it's so Joe Public don't know what they're getting up to, Gary.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Ivan. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, there were. I think it was some. I don't know where I've seen it. Get ready for cost of living to go up with this war, etc.
Well, you used to that anyway. We've been all his bloody lives, cost them going up every day with full prices going next door.
I mean, I don't think they've ever gone back to normal.
We'll never have gone back to normal.
No.
It's always been the same. Petrol prices go up, down, electric goes rocket sky high.
You know what I mean? You can do a shop and come out with same stuff, but about 20 or 30 quid light in your wallet.
I went down to Evans the week, last week. I bought a carry bag full of bits of roads and stuff. What we needed, 32 quid. I went, what? I bought 2 pizzas, some steak bits, some cheese and onion pasties, bits and bats, and what else? Oh, some ham and that, some bread. Goes to the counter, and I thought it's only about 32 £. Like, wow.
That's what I'm saying. A shop, what you would have paid, like, let's say, I don't know, off the top of my head, a shop that you would pay £150 for, you'd probably go in and get exactly the same things, and you're talking about 170, 180.
Yeah, that's it, man. It's ridiculous, man. Well, we're used to it. It's what we have. Get on with it.
But
payment over it is. You just got to get on with it. They'll go up, they go down. It's
I mean, this is the thing, though. I mean, like I was saying the other night, one, you've got to put petrol in your car.
Exactly.
Two,
how much it
you've got
costs.
to eat.
Yeah.
Three, you've got to warm your home.
Yeah, so you've got to think
So
about it.
they've got your bike short and curlies.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got on the subject, you know, like when we lived in Great Yarmouth, a lot of the rural places have got oil-fired central heating.
Yeah.
They've got a tanker out in backyard, what they fill it with oil.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I don't know, every 3 months or whatever. And, you know, these crafty companies have been like, let's say somebody put in one of the comments, oh, what I would pay £300 for, I reordered for another date. They've cancelled it, and he's had to buy it for double what he paid for before when he filled up. Same thing, and it's doubled.
Yeah. That's the thing, they pick no crisis, that's it, they're going to shit.
But, you know, and there's a lot of that theft going on and all, Stuart.
Yeah,
These with tankers outside, because you can't sort of be there 24/7 and stop these thieves nicking oil out your tank.
Just to put in their boilers.
Yeah.
Tanks outside. Well, people do it.
You know.
I mean, like the petrol. People recycling petrol out of cars. Diesel, petrol, because they can't afford price it. Got to run a car, they can't afford it, don't run it.
For one, Gary, Ivan, for one, £8.79 for one steak.
Wow.
We're saying it's a little bitty one too.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, that is.
Well, I've got to go call people back.
Okay.
I had 3 different people call at the same time.
Bill, catch you later, buddy. Take care.
And I'll see you next time, Bill.
Well, nice to see you on Not Saturday.
See you later, Bill.
I'll see you.
Bye.
Vic.
I mean, before steak, you know, in certain, I mean, like we regard steak as a, you know, every now and again treat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But folks can't afford to pay that kind of money.
Exactly, I won't pay that.
Not for one. So you're looking at nearly 20 quid for 2 pieces of steak. It's ridiculous. And especially with us, with it being 3 of us.
Well, it costs you a fortune.
It's a very, very, very rare treat.
Oh, yeah. To be honest with you, I don't.
We have steak, and that's only if it's sort of on offer in Asda.
Yeah. They got a lot of that in Asda here, on offers.
This is the thing, you know, everything. You've got to feed your animals, haven't you? If you know what I mean. 6 cans of dog food, £6.39, and it were £4 before that.
Oh, it is ridiculous, man.
You know what I mean? You've got to heat your house. You've got to have your electric and your gas, and then if you've got a car, you've got to put petrol in your car to get you from A to B, and then you've got to go and do your shop to feed you. Exactly. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's what we use, isn't it?
So, you know, it's they sort of hitting you where it hurts as regards, you know, your
definitely where it hurts.
You know, what used to be X amount of pounds, you know, it's terrible.
Oh, it's mental.
But I mean, this is the thing. I just look at it, you know. We've got a roof over his head. We've got a car. We've got food on table. Animals is fed. That's all I'm bothered about.
That's it, yeah. That's it. All I'm bothered about.
The rest of the world can go.
Cook yourselves. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, I can't worry about what other people, you know, are doing. I'm too focused on my own family.
Oh yeah, that's it, isn't it? You've got to do, isn't it? Can't worry about what other people doing their lives.
But you know, same as I say, we've got a roof over his head, got gas, electric, petrol in car, and food on table, and that's all I'm bothered about.
Yeah, that's all I need.
You know, you know, you look after your own, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. Look after my own, bloody hell. Some could look after me.
But this is what you've got to do, Stuart. You've got to, you know,
Do what we need to do, that's all being
that's
comfortable.
it. That's it.
You know,
I mean, you know, not
worry about anybody else. Sort
yeah,
of,
not do it illegally.
oh no.
But you do what you
Gotta
you
do
know what your finances or your budget allows you to do.
it. Exactly. And it's like I Chantal today. Oh, I'm getting back pay. I went, oh, shut up, Chantal. What are you on about? She's got booted off this pit thing, whatever
Yeah.
it is, and booted off bloody capability. So I got it all back. I said, you know, I said, you pissed me off. I said, why? Really, you do piss me off.
They'll be gone in 5 minutes.
I went, well, I'll give you something. I went, I don't want your money, Chantal. I don't want nothing from you. Nothing at all. I went, but you, I said, what do you mean? I said, well, like you doing what you need to do. I said, it's me every day, so I can't get jack shit from them. They want me to go out there and fucking work.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said, you're doing something wrong. I said, do something wrong. I said, right, you'll teach me then.
This is the thing. I mean, our Callum gets pips.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. He's got learning difficulties.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
His anxiety and whatnot.
Mm.
And I had to fill a form in not so long back. I always fill it in for him because they won't be able to read his writing for a start.
No.
And it's basically the same as what he's been getting, but it's now till 2030. It don't renew till 2030. So he can rest easy knowing that at least he's going to get that every month.
Yeah.
You know, it's not gone up, it's not gone down. You know, it's the same as we were getting before.
And this is, I mean, it's like someone says to me, Dolop is claim PIP. I went, why do I want to claim PIP for? What do I want to claim that for? I said, all I want is a bit of hope. I don't want it. It's not about the money. I don't care shit about the money. Just want someone to listen to me and just, I'm not fit for work. I want to be fit, but my body's not going to let me do it. And they don't listen to me, Jeanette.
This is the thing, Stuart. When we went onto Universal Credit, we went down to Job Centre because they make you an appointment, don't they?
Yeah.
So he sat at one desk and I sat at another. And I says, well, what's point in doing separate interviews when we're both going to be making a claim jointly? This Universal. And they says, oh, well, you've got to come back in for an interview to see whether or not you're fit for work. I says, well, I can tell you now. I says, you're having a giraffe, aren't you? I says, you've just seen me walking in here. I says, and now you expecting me to come back, walk back in here, you know, and my knees and everything's killing me. I says, you've seen what I've like. I says, you've seen me, you've watched me walk in.
Yeah.
I says, and yet, I says, you wanting me to come back in for, is it capability to work? Anyway. So, we got back home from the initial interview thingamajig.
Yeah.
And I got a phone call. Mrs. Pickering, you don't need to come back in tomorrow.
That's it.
It's right hand not knowing what left hand's doing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, me and Kathleen,
I says, you can get in touch with ESA department, my GP. I says, and they'll both tell you I cannot work.
Well, that's it. I mean,
And he
it's like,
said, well, basically that's what's changed from you coming in earlier on. We've got
No.
all the information, you know, your pips and your whatever, and you don't need to come in anymore.
well, that's it. I mean, it's like with
And
me.
I said exactly the same to them. I says, do you know what's wrong? I says, the right hand don't know what the left hand's
Oh, I
doing.
do all the time.
I says, if you were all on one system, you'd be able to look at my thing and know that I'm not capable of working.
Well, it's like when Terry went from ASA to Universal Credits, and obviously I had to go down with him. And the two said to me, "No, the straight guy went, you've got an appointment." I said, "Yeah, he's got an appointment." "What, you've got an appointment?" I said, "No, I'm with him." He said, "No, you're not." I said, "Whoa, it's hang on a minute, pal. Well, that man there, he's got brain damage, mate. I'm his brother-in-law. I'm going to sit with him at the bench because you ain't got a clue what to say to these guys, all right?" And he looks at him, he says to me, "What's your name?" I went, "Terence Marshall." And I couldn't answer me, Jeanette. He had to do it. And he went, "Can you tell me date of birth? Can you tell me where you live?" He went, 28. He went, and he couldn't remember it. I went, "Can I speak?" He went, "Yes, you can. We want to do, mate." I said, "Lives with me." And he's what? I said, "My wife's his sister." "All right." He went, "Where's lives?" I said, "5 Bundle Course, County Doncaster, 46 B. He went, "Mate, so what's wrong with him? He's got brain damage, mate." Just read the records there. Look at his records. He went,
That's the problem. They don't look at the
he
record.
went, "So he can't work." I went, "Look, mate, if you look at what he's on, you saw him get into the system and see what benefits he's on." He went,
That's it.
"Oh, yeah.
They did exactly the same with me, Stuart.
Oh, yeah."
The right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing.
yeah.
I said, if you looked at my records, you'd know I wasn't fit for work.
And then we're like, whoa, about 20 minutes into it, and Terry's like that, getting agitated. I went, "What's wrong with him?" I said, "Where's getting agitated, mate?" It takes a lot for him to come down and sort this out.
You're worried, I've got to get up with it back.
We shouldn't have to. He went, "I went, tell you what, there you go, on your way."
We see where our Callum, Ivan, he didn't have to go in and do a face-to-face. I just filled these forms in and he got the letter back the other day saying you'll get paid on your normal date. You'll get the same amount as what you were getting. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, that's it.
Basically, you'll be getting the same amount as you were getting before.
Well, that's it.
But you see, that is a lot to do with Callum having learning difficulties and anxiety because they know he'd get anxious.
Oh, yeah. When Terry's saying, you can't go out anywhere like a long journey or even down south. Sometimes go to town, I think, what? Because sometimes I don't even know it's got to be door me. Sometimes.
You see, this is the thing with our Callum. Even though he gets pips every month, he'll say to Chris, "I want to get such and such a game this month." "Yeah, all right, I'll get it for you," because he doesn't know the value of money and whatever. It sort of don't filter through.
Oh, that's it.
So, same as Chris says, he's safeguarding his money for him.
If he wants out, he gets it.
And anything he wants, he'll say to Chris, "Oh, Dad, I need such and such this month," or "Dad, I need, I want a game this month," or blah, blah, blah. And Chris will get it him.
That's it, isn't it? That's
You know what I mean? He ain't got the understanding of, the banking system and how it works and everything. So, I mean, you don't know we are, let's put it that way. So he gets whatever he wants.
I mean, Terry can't use the bank. He's no good. I wouldn't even attempt to stick a card in the bank machine because he wouldn't know what to fucking do with it.
I mean, our Callum would forget PIN number for a start.
Well, Jeanette,
he's no good at remembering things.
Do you remember them post office accounts we used to have?
Yeah.
Terry used to go down to the post office at home when he first got it, obviously before all this would happen. They go down. I say, "I like going down." "Yeah, you know PIN number." I'd write it down on a piece of paper for him, or I'd write it down so he can remember it. He'd get down the road, he'd lose it. He'd put it in his pocket and he's going, "What? So I had to go back down to the post office, get his money out. I went, no, you're not with it. So we now get his money into my Man and Cass bank.
Oh, Callum's got his own bank account.
Yeah,
but
he's
yeah.
you cannot give him tell you a bank card and say, right, go down and get your own money.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Callum had not have no idea.
Oh, that's
I mean, when we moved here from where we used to live, I mean, he could walk to school.
Yeah.
Now, when we moved here, he had to catch a bus. So Chris had to take him on the route probably 2 or 3 times and back again.
Yeah.
And, you know, you need this X amount of money. This is for your bus fare to go to school and back again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got no idea, lack of the value of money.
I mean, it's like we're telling you, like, if you have a bank account, because obviously, he only got it one. Oh my God, what a waste of time that was. And so what I do each month, well, used to get paid fortnightly, but now gets paid monthly. And we said to him, well, you get paid 26 each month. But I can't give him all that money at the same time because he's always been used to paid fortnightly. I said, right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. That's what you get. So split that into 2. That's what you get one fortnight, that's what you get fortnight after. Well, can't it monthly? I said, no, because you get it monthly, Tez, and you're spending it stupid or whatever you're doing with it.
See, that's another thing why Chris but he's got like guardianship of his money, so he don't go spending it. Because Callum's like that, it'll burn a hole in his pocket, and he'll want this and he'll want that and he'll want other. And Chris always says to him, well, look, Callum, just because it's there and you've got it, don't go spending it all at once because they might, you know, it's like he only gets that once a month.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of weeks down the line, you might want something else and you've got no money left.
So, just, you know.
He says, just be careful. And if you want anything, just let me know and I'll get it you.
I mean, so what I've had to do with Terry, well, I've been over a year now, he said, right, Tez, I'm going to split your money in half. You used to get paid fortnightly, but now they pay monthly. What does that mean? So when you're getting this big bulk of money here, in one
go instead of...
That's not happening, mate. So, fortnight, you get paid, which 26, so yeah. That's up on 26, 2 weeks after, you get that again, and it's holding my bank for you. It's in my savings account. That's what it stays. And you know, he's happy with that. Because I couldn't give him it all at once, didn't it?
No. Chris is the same with Callum. It'd burn a hole in his pocket.
Well, all money he gets, it burns all his pocket. He's in and out of the shop like a fucking yo-yo.
Buying stupid stuff.
Packs of crisps, chocolate. I won't mind, there's no fucking teeth. To buy it. No, he fucking does that. And I'll buy some at the shop. I don't know.
But you have to do what you have to do to keep them safe and whatever, don't you?
Well, that's it. That's it.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a night. And I will see you tomorrow night on the baking. I'll see you all later, guys. Bye.